Hey, nice to see you. Thanks for joining me for another workout. I today am going to have ball, chair, towel, a towel which is folded in half. It's a bath size towel, and then rolled up like a little log. I really like the balance challenge and working our core with this little added challenge. It's totally optional. If it's not for you, that's okay too. And I'm going to just put that down here on the floor. So it looks like a little log. I want you to be able to see it. I'm going to stand on it first into my archway. My toes I'm going to keep in socks. It's a little chilly out here. But what I'm going to do with my feet, I will describe to you. First things first, you're going to get your heels up into the archway of your foot. You need to soften your knees. Your pelvis needs to be tucked. So it's not like this. It's like this. Not like this, like this, okay? Heels up, belly button's tucked, knees are soft, and then make sure your shoulders are drawn back. Take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. And I'm going to just gently shift my weight. Right side, left side. Noticing that my balance feels different. Feels good. Feeling a little sway and change and how much I'm weighting each outer hip here with my knees soft. I'm going to go ahead and try to lean into it a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, and exhale. Nice job. And exhale. Stop here, right. Stick your bum back. Go left, come forward and right. So gently, clockwise, circling ourselves with soft knees. Heels up on this towel, throwing our balance slightly off. Okay, we're going to do 4 more. Bring those arms up. 3, really circle it out. 2, and 1 more time. Nice job. Bring it down. You're going to reverse the direction of your circling and keep it slow and small until it starts to feel like you've got some kind of nice little rhythm. Maybe you feel like a hula hoop swinging around your waist while you're doing this. Lift those arms up. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've just woken up your spine. Okay, from here, I'm going to turn my towel slightly so I'm on a bit of a side view. From here, I'm going to stand in that same position. Inhale, exhale, sink into my stance. As I sink into my feet and my stance, I'm going to inhale, exhale, and really tuck and engage my core. Inhale, exhale, tuck. You should really feel some engagement in that lower corset, the pelvic floor. And exhale, sink into it. Really feel this lower section of your body contract. Inhale and exhale. I want you to stay contracted in that core and then start to shift your weight forward into your forefoot and your toes, and then gently back into your heels. You're going to keep your chin upright and your shoulders forward facing. And in all honesty, your arms are helping you to balance while you rock your body in a very small motion, slowly forward and back. I want you to notice that different sections of your musculature are controlling this and keeping you from falling or losing your balance. And that a big chunk of that balance is coming from your core. The other big chunk is coming from your feet, which are firmly planted on the floor, heels on the towel. As you shift your weight forward, your toes splay and really press into the floor. And then as you come back, just the opposite, your toes splay, but they're kind of relaxed forward and your heels are feeling the pressure. All right. So from here, before we move on, I want you to make sure you're tucked, your toes are big and open. Inhale, exhale, gently lift up on your toes. Inhale, come down. Don't try to go too high like I just did. up, inhale down. It's really easy to go too high. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up. Okay, really warming up your body and challenging your core, but also really working on your balance. Exhale up. And one more time. This time I want you to stay up on your toes and hold, hold, hold. Come on down and hold, hold, hold. We've got two more. Hold, hold, hold. Open those toes. Press heavy in your toes and hold, hold, hold. Nice job. I want you to walk it off a little bit. And we're going to come back to that towel. And we're going to stand now with the forefoot. The section of the foot that was just on the floor is now going to come to your towel. Okay, now you're again going to have to adjust your body position. Keep your feet hip width apart. Feel some stretch and extension from the back side of your knee to the heel of in the floor, and tuck your pelvis. Draw those shoulders back. All right, I want you to press your toes into your towel, both sets of feet. Inhale, release it. They're not really lifting. Exhale, press toes, and then release. Pressing your toes should also activate your thighs, and you're going to want to make sure that you keep your knees soft when you do that. Exhale, splay those toes, press them into your towel, and then release. One more time. Exhale, splay, and then release. Now we're going to do those same lifts, but they're going to be a lot harder because your toes are elevated. Okay. And see how I just lost my balance like that? Be mindful of that and don't lift too high on your toes. Start really small. Right. First things first, pelvis is tucked, knees are slightly bent. Lift. When your core is engaged, your balance is tons better. This time, instead of straight up, I want to lift out. Inhale, come down. Why am I reaching out? Well, honestly, your hands being farther away from your body is more of a challenge. All right, we're going to go a little bit slower. 3, 2, 1, and come down. 3, 2. Exhale when you come down. Exhale when you lift. Inhale when you come down. Sorry. And exhale. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale up on 1. Slowly come down 2 and 3. Exhale up, slowly down. Up, inhale down. Notice how your balance improves when everything's in sync. We're going to exhale, lift and hold. Hold, hold, hold. And why not once more? Hold, hold, hold. Yes. Walk it off. It's important that you walk it off. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to come back in my heels on that towel. And I'm going to inhale and I'm going to exhale and I'm going to gently lift my left arm nice and tall while my right arm drops to my side. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite side. Right hand comes up nice and tall. Left arm drops. Trying not to wicked bend, doing more of a straight up, straight down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, sink into your legs a little bit. Exhale, lengthen your body. Inhale, sink, lengthen top and bottom. Try not to lean. Don't lock your knees. Exhale. When you lift up and press up, think about unzipping and zipping. Unzipping and zipping. Wait, what did I do? Inhale and exhale. Nice. We're going to go a little bit wider and out with our palm. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, other side out. Palmed it. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. 3, 2, 1. More. And 3, 2, 1. Now both arms are going to exhale out on one. Really open up. Bring your palms so they press away. Inhale, sink a little bit, tuck. Exhale, zip from the pelvis to that sternum right here. Zip it. Nice job. Inhale, keep that pelvis tucked, and exhale, zip. Inhale gently, center. Exhale, take it back. That's really not, I guess, left side in, forward. Exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, soften those knees. Inhale, exhale. Slow, 3, 2, 1. Open it up nice and wide, shoulders low. 3, 2, 1. Stay tucked in that pelvis. 3, 2, 1. Yes, you're working your arms, opening your chest. 3, 2, 1, and open. Last set. In on 1. Draw that right arm out all the way to the right side. Inhale, bring that left arm all the way out. 2 and 3. Inhale, exhale. 2 and 3. Give me one more. Inhale, exhale. Nice job. Shake those arms on out and walk it off. That's a great balance challenge. It's a great leg strengthener, great for the spine and the core. All right. Let's come to the towel again. And this time I'm going to go 1 foot toe up, okay? I'm going to step back with my left leg, use something for balance if you need it, but I prefer that you not be twisted in your stance like this, okay? I want your hips in line with your shoulders, in line with your legs, but this leg is stepped back while the other is on the towel. You're going to lean back into that backside leg. You're going to tuck your pelvis. You're going to lift those right toes. You're going to press them down on the floor and you're going to splay them. Inhale, lift them. Exhale, press, splay them. Inhale, lift. Exhale, splay. Inhale, lift. And exhale, splay. Press those toes down. 8, 7, into the towel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it back. Other foot. So you're only into your arch. I want your heel and the backside of your arch on the floor. Hips, shoulders, knees, all even. Exhale, press. You're going to put a little bit of weight into your thigh. Inhale, release, lift the toes. Exhale, press. I feel this in my core a whole lot more on this side than the other side. I do have some nerve damage in my right side that changes the way my body works a little bit. Press. Feel the abdominal muscles engage. Inhale. Exhale, press. Stay tucked. Inhale. All great inner core, inner structure musculature that you need to fire. Press. Hold 8, 7, 6, and 5. Press that toe into the towel. 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Bring it up. I want you to now take the toes of your right foot, catch them on the towel, and bend your foot in just the opposite direction. So our foot is used to planting on the floor and rolling in that direction. We just worked that direction. Now I want to go the opposite. I want to catch my toe on that towel. Use something for balance if you need it. Inhale, exhale, tuck your pelvis and just catch the top of that foot. Bring that knee under you. Press and release. Press and release. My knee's in line with my hip. Everything's aligned. Exhale, press. I'm going to try to do it without holding on. I really could use to hold on. And exhale, press. All right. This time we're going to hold that press. Hold 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Come on back. Other foot. We're going to catch the top of it. I need my chair. So now it's my other foot, my knees, my hips, my shoulders, all in a straight line. I'm going to catch this other, let me do it this way so you can see the working leg, which you'll have to go way over here. So in order to do the hip tuck that I'm wanting, I need a little bit of leg behind me. And then I can tuck that hip forward, let it relax. Tuck that hip forward, let it relax. Oh, my feet are cramping. Tuck and release. Tuck and release. So important. Let's tuck and release. And now we're going to tuck this leg, keep that chest up nice and tall. Hold 8, 7, 6, and 5. Feel your core. 4, 3, 2, and I've got to walk it off. That one really makes my feet cramp, and it's because I need to do it more. All right. Now I'm going to keep this. Did I do it? I think I'm good. I'm gonna set this aside for right now. What I do want you to do though is grab your band, your weights, your chair, and your ball. Okay. We're gonna have a seat, and I'm gonna adjust the camera so I'm a little bit more in your view. Okay. And I'm gonna sit up nice and tall, and I'm gonna put that ball on my backside. All right. Again, I'm gonna slightly turn so that you see the posturing. So this ball is an important component. Okay. I want that ball to kind of fill that low back, unsupported arch in my spine and encourage my hips to tuck so that I sit up nice and tall, my spine is stacked, and that ball is being squished behind me. And I'm going to use the contact with that ball as a constant reminder to make sure that I keep my core engaged. Okay. I'm going to put the band on each ankle. We're going to start with some leg extension. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Pelvis is tucked. Knees are in line with the hips, in line with the shoulders, and in line with my ankles. Right heel goes to the floor, sitting up tall, pressing backside into this ball. Hips are tucked. Left foot gently pressing into the floor. Extend that right leg out. Toe comes toward the shin. Inhale, bring it on in. You're isolating your thigh here. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Lead with your heel as if it's digging toward the floor, and then exhale out. Bring it on in. Again, you're feeling your thighs, shoulders are low and relaxed. Exhale out and in. Give me one more. You can even keep your hands down here to make sure this stays engaged. 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring it on in. Exhale, 3, 2. If I feel muscles contracting here, I know I'm holding my abdominal core nice and tight. Exhale, heel out to the floor. Inhale, it slowly comes in. 2 and 3. Exhale, bring it out. Inhale, slowly bring it in. Give me 2 more. Exhale out, slowly bringing it in. And one more time. Make sure you're exhaling when you exert. Exhale, hold a nice straight line in line with that hip. Bring it on in. This is called isometric. Hold, hold, hold. You'll notice my leg is shaking a little bit. Exhale, hold. Keep that core holding. Once more. And hold, hold, hold. Nice job. Take a breather. I'm going to turn the heat down real quick here before I burn up. And then we're going to go to that other leg. I'm just going to slightly change my chair position. I really like for you to see my posturing. So the ball is down nice and low, a little bit above my tailbone. Right, too low feels like it's obstructing my seat, but it has to be just right. So you can tuck, press back into it, and hold. Left leg's turn. Hold that core tight. Exhale, heel kicks. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale out. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out for 2. And in for 2 once more. We're going to go a little bit slower again. Toe to the shin. 3, 2, 1. Heel leads, sitting up tall. 3, 2. I'm not used to wearing long pants. I'm sliding all over my seat. 3, 2, 1. And one more time. Gently pressing that right leg into the floor, especially when that left leg extends. Exhale out on 1. Slowly bringing it in. 2 and 3. That's so slow. Exhale out. You're so working this muscle. Exhale. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale in. Let's do those isometric holds. Hold, hold, hold. Bring it on in. I want you to stay pelvis tucked. Hold, hold, hold. You should feel muscles engaged here. Hold, hold. Here as well, but really I want you to feel these. And hold, hold. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, we're going to take that band off and I'm going to have you put the ball between your knees. All right, I'm going to kind of just play with this one. We're going to sit a little bit forward in our seat. Okay, we're sitting a little bit forward in the seat. Maybe I should turn some of that sun down. Yeah, what do you think? Both of them? Give you a little break for a minute there. You don't mind? All right, let's try it. I thought it looked a little hazy, but that seems a little bright. But here goes. All right, so I'm going to put that ball is between my knees. I'm sitting up nice and tall in my own bony structure. I'm tucking my sit bones so I sit on them, inhaling and exhaling. And now I've got this ball between my knees. And we usually do inner thigh ball squeezes, but I'm going to try something a little different with you today. All right. And here's what that's going to be. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Tuck that tailbone, gently squeeze that ball. You're going to lift your right heel off the floor out to the side. Inhale, bring it in. You're going to exhale, let the left heel kick out to the side. You're going to kick it out right. So I'm trying to bring the base of my foot out to the side. I mean, it's pretty impossible, but you get the idea, right? Out, kicking it out while you're squeezing in, kicking it out while you're squeezing in. You should feel your hips like, yikes, what is that? Gently squeeze, not a lot. 7, you're really in your lower core here. 6, I really want you to focus on just those legs. 5 and 4, nice job. 3, 2 more times. Yep. And last one. Heck yeah, nice job. Way to go. All right, let's open those knees a little bit and sit up nice and tall. And again, I'm on my sit bones on the front side of my seat. I'm going to inhale and then I'm going to exhale. Big circles. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Stop. Other direction. Inhale, halfway. Other parts, exhale. Take your time. Inhale, reach, lift up, exhale. 2 more times. Inhaling, exhaling, and again, inhaling and exhaling. Nice job. All right, let's go. Inhale, exhale. Go back the other direction. Inhale, exhale. Use that core. Sit nice and tall on those sit bones. And again, inhale and exhale. Nice job. All right. I'm going to come on up out of my chair because I've got to stand to be effective with the back side of my body. If I'm sitting on it and I'm trying to work it, it's really not that effective. All right. I'm going to give you one of 2 options here. You can do it unresisted, just like this, or you can slip back into your band real quick, put it on the ankles, and come on behind your chair. Stand hip width apart. Maybe I should, it's not really super helpful, but hip width apart behind my chair. Okay, we'll do that. Not too far away. So once I'm in a nice stacked posture position, I can touch the back of this chair, no problem. I'm going to inhale, shift my weight into my left leg, and then exhale, take my right leg back. Notice what I did? I touched with my toes and then crunched them to get a little bit of a stretch out of them. All right. I'm going to inhale, press that heel down to the floor. I'm going to exhale, lift straight up. I'm going to inhale and I'm going to exhale. My opposite hand is behind me. Inhale, exhale, lift. I have a bit of resistance. Exhale, lift. Shh. Come slow. 3, 2, 1. This hand right here, I can feel that my butt cheek is working the entire time. Maybe not a ton right there, but it's making up for it right there. Keep that pelvis tucked. So you don't want to have a rounded spine in that lower section where the ball goes. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come down on 1. Do your best to get your heel to the floor. Exhale, lift straight up, 2 and 3. What's your left foot doing? Well, your left foot is staying knee over the ankle, nowhere else, and your toes are nice and wide and open. And you're just shifting yourself between these two leg positions up nice and tall. Nice work. We're going to change sides. And you should feel that activated that without too much effort. Okay. I'm just going to stand this way so you can see again. This time, left toe. It's not a big, huge step away. Okay. It's just simple. I get in my hip width stance, pelvis tuck posture, toe goes back a few inches. Inhale, drop it. Exhale, lift. I'm going to put that opposite hand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep that chin neutral. Inhale and exhale. Soften those knees. Stay balanced. Slow. 3, 2, 1. Lift straight up. I'm not rocking. 3, 2, 1. Lift straight up. And 3, 2, 1. Lifting up. Inhale, come down on 1. Exhale, let's go. Up, 2 and 3. Inhale, come on down. Exhale, up, 2 and 3. 2 more times. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift up on those toes. Flex through that foot. And one more time. Inhale, exhale, lift. Nice job. That's all I wanted. You can get out of that again. Get a drink of water. Ooh, do I have water? Yep. Get a drink of water. All right. I'm going to have you come back to your chair. Not seated this time. You're going to turn it, and if your ball's in the way, go ahead and move it. And then I want you to put your right foot up in the seat of your chair. You're gently going to lunge forward. This is like the only time you're ever going to see me, and I'm ever going to ask you to let your knee go beyond your toe point. My toe point is right here, so I'm not far beyond it, but that is a great stretch for your knee. Sit back on your heel. Try to keep your toe, knee, and hip in the line. Sit back. Let's go forward. Make sure your hips and your shoulders are all going the same direction. Knees, toes, everything. Forward. Oh, feels so good. You're stretching your hip flexor on that back leg, hamstring. And here, let's reach and hold this one. Keep that foot nice and flat. The foot on the floor behind you. See the heels coming up? That's okay. Lift up. Let's hold. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Shoulders relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and then come on back. If you can hold the back of your chair and maybe fingertips to the seat of your chair and sit back a little bit, woo, doggy, will you feel that up the back side of that leg? Pull those toes in toward your shin if you're able to reach. Inhale, exhale, hold. 8, you're going to get a wicked stretch through the lower back and right down the back of this leg. 4, 3, 2, oh. Okay, come on up. I'm just going to go to the other side of my chair. And same thing. Knees, hips, shoulders, all facing that chair. I'm going to stick my foot up in that chair. I'm going to use the back of my chair, and I'm going to gently press forward. You're going to feel a really big stretch, even though it's all kind of coming together here in this front hip. You're going to feel a really nice stretch through there, as well as the back leg hip. Inhale, sink back. Heel is on the chair. Toes, try to keep them upright. Don't let them go out to the side. Upright. Soft knee. Come close to that knee. And then let's do forward. Really feeling the stretch through the front of this long leg hip when you come forward. And then come on back. Oh, let's go forward. So good for that lower back, opening up the hip and sink back. Mobility in the hip, keeping the mobility in the hip. Come on forward. And then come on back. All right, this time we're going to go forward, and I'm going to stay forward. I'm going to keep my hips facing, my shoulders facing, all forward, knees. I'm going to lift up and I'm going to hold the back of my chair. I'm going to reach tall, hold 8, 7. My right heel's not on the floor anymore. Maybe you have good flexion and yours is. That's great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now I sink back. The heel of the leg stays in the seat. I try to keep my toes from rolling forward or in. Sit back, grab them, hold with a softened knee, really thinking about sticking your butt backward, not down, pulling that leg back. 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Yeah, take a walk around a little bit here. Your lower body should feel a little bit differently. Nice. Good job. Okay. I'm going to come and have a seat in my chair, and I'm going to grab my weights, and I'm going to sort of turn sideways. Oh, the ball is always a nice prop. Sorry if you got rid of it, grab it, bring it on back. And sit up nice and tall in your chair. Okay. I'm sitting up nice and tall, ball on my backside. Pelvis is tucked, hips are tucked, so they're nice and close to my ribs. And I'm sitting on my sit bones. I'm going to take my time. Exhale upright. Inhale, come down. From the hip to the shoulder, left, come on down. Right. Keep your elbow nice and close to your hip and close to your body. Exhale left. Come on down. We're going to do 4 more. Keep that pelvis tucked. That is the challenge. The nice upright stacked spine posture. 2 more times. Exhale and inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to go both arms. I'm going to open my palms forward. They're going to come up 3, 2, 1, and then down. 3, 2, 1. Keep that chest tucked. Try not to let your rib cage pop. And 3, 2, and 1. Now come right in front. Elbows right almost above your, they're right there. They're right in your hips. Exhale up. Inhale slowly down toward the thighs. Don't rest. Exhale up. Where's your core? Belly button is tucked nice and taut. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Let's go nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Down, 2, 3, and hold. Last one. Up, 2, 3, and hold. And come on down. There aren't a lot of creative ways to work your tricep. You're either here in a kickback, and most of us will stay in a kickback because of shoulder issues, or you bring it up and you're overhead. Okay. We're going to try one or the other, whichever works best for you. If you're going to do overhead, I want you to keep your left arm down. The right elbow is directly over the shoulder. I'm going to exhale, press up toward the ceiling. Inhale, come on down and keep that hand is coming down right above my left shoulder, right next to my left ear. Exhale up, pelvis is tucked, belly button to spine. Nice and slow. We're going to go up slower. 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. Triceps, back upper part of that arm, offsets the bicep. 2 more. 3, 2. Once more. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale up on 1. This is our last set. Slowly down, 2 and 3. Shh. Slowly down. When you breathe, exhale vocally, you recruit more muscles. Nobody's listening. Nice job. You're going to bring that arm down and then bring that whole arm down to your side. All right, next side. Inhale, exhale. If you're doing a kickback, go low. You can bring this right across the top of your head or your forehead. Exhale, press up. Inhale down. I'm sitting nice and tall in my posture. My core is very instrumental in that. My sit bones are in my seat. Breathe. Inhale down. Slower. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. 3, 2, 1. We got 2 more. 3, 2, and 1 more time. 3, 2. That elbow stays close to that ear. We're going to exhale up on 1. Slowly bring it down. 2 and 3. Shh. Slowly down. 2 more. And one more time. Oh, yeah. Bring it on down, hand close to your body. Nice job. Checking your posture, make sure your pelvis is tucked. Are you seated on your sit bones? I have all kinds of wrinkles when I'm tucked. Okay, that's a good sign. Inhale, exhale, tucked. All right, here we go. We're going to go out for 2, come in for 2. I was going to do a combo. I'm going to stay with this. Out for 2, in for 2. Those elbows are directly under your shoulders. You're only going out just about shoulder width. Out for 2 and in for 2. Sit up tall in the sit bones. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. 3, 2, and once more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Out on 1, slowly bringing it in, 2 and 3. Out on 1, slowly bringing it in. So good for the shoulders. Out on 1 and slowly in. Give me one more. Shh. All right. I'm going to actually get you up out of your chair again. You can leave your ball right there in the seat. You got 2 options here. You can do a knee and a hand on the seat of your chair, or you can do a split with your feet and a seat on the heel of your chair, or you could do a split and your hand up here on the back side of your chair. Okay. I'm going to reach forward, pull back, and I'm going to rotate with it a little bit. I'm going to inhale forward, make sure that belly button's tucked, nice contracted belly. Exhale, pull. Inhale forward, exhale, pull. Inhale forward, exhale, pull. Slower. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Down on 1. Exhale, lift up toward your head, 2 and 3. Inhale down and exhale, lift up, 2 and 3. Inhale down. Exhale, keep that belly button nice and strong. Don't lock out your elbow. Inhale down. Exhale out. Same side arm. Bring it down to the seat of the chair. Come on out with a bent elbow. 8. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Let your elbow drive. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Shoulders, hips, everything forward. 4 more. 4. Inhale, exhale, soften the knee. 3, don't lock any joints. 2 more. Look straight at the floor. 1 more. Nice job. Okay, we're going to come up. We're going to hit the other side. Again, you can stand upright, split stance, upright, one hand, or all the way into the seat of your chair. Drop it down. First set, pulls for 2 with a rotation a bit. Down for 2. Exhale 2, make sure your belly button stays taut and you're not rounding through the lower back. Slowly down. Inhale down. Slower. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You got 2 more. 3, 2. Keep your shoulders and pelvis tucked. Everything's relaxed. Now straight up toward your head. Exhale up. Slowly long arm down. 2 and 3. The elbow is bent. Up. Slowly down. 2 more times. Keep that supporting elbow soft. Don't put a ton of weight in that seat of that chair. Put it in your leg. And bring it on down. Out to the side, no rotation. 8. Inhale to your seat. Exhale, pull back. 7. Let your elbow drive. 6. Belly taut. 5. 4 more. 4. 3. 2 more. Keep that neck nice and neutral. And 1 more. Nice job. Heck yeah. All right, we need another big drink of water here. Love water. We love our water. I want you to come back to your seat with one weight. Ball is in the backside, moving it around a little bit today. We're going to hold this weight right here at our chest. All right. If you have a bad back, I want you to maybe go really easy with the leg work here. Like maybe just go heel, flat, heel, flat. Let's all start there actually. So I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Pelvis is tucked. Belly button to spine. On my sit bones, holding the weight at my chest. Inhale. I want you to exhale and just gently, it's like very small. Okay. I'm not moving far at all. What I'm really focusing on is tucking, scooping, tucking. All right. So I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale. I'm going to gently lift up and out of my pelvis and lean ever so slightly forward. Inhale, come on back. If you're ready, you can try a heel plant alternating. Exhale. I really want this weight to stay right here at your sternum. Exhale. It's a very small leg. Exhale. Everybody's heels just going to the floor from a flat foot. 3, 2, 1. You're going to add a little bit of extension of your arm. Heel 3, 2, 1. Lifting up out of your pelvis. Right heel. Lift 3, 2, 1. Really working this front side. 3, 2, and 1. You know what's next? Exhale, overhead heel. Inhale, flat foot, 2 and 3. Exhale, heel, gently lifting forward. Exhale, slowly down, and exhale. Nice job. Just hold the weight at your chest for a sec. Let me turn back forward to face you. I'm going to inhale here. I'm going to exhale. I'm going to gently lean left. See if your body does that. So if you go up and you go, oh, guess what? You got to fix this. Shouldn't be able to do a big lean. Inhale, exhale, other side. Okay, we're doing 8. That's 2. Here's 3. Inhale, exhale. 4. Inhale, exhale. 5. Making our way. 6. One more each side. Last one. Nice job. Bring it on down. Yeah, we're doing great. Okay. We're going to take this weight. We're going to bring it back to our chest. Check your posturing. Again, if you're doing a lot of squirming around and you see your knees dropping out, we got to get better about holding that pelvis. Right shoulder behind the head, left shoulder, bring it forward out in front. Circle. But the circles are happening with all from like above your chest. Belly button's nice and taut. Let's do 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. Okay, you ready for this challenge? We're going to go right here to our chest, and our elbows can be slightly up. They can also be nice and relaxed, but I don't want them touching you, okay? Have them up. Inhale, exhale, reach a leg and both arms with a bend in the elbow. Put that foot down. Exhale. Inhale. I don't want you to go too low. I want you to stay right about chest height, all right? You go too low and your lower back is not going to like that. Let's go a little higher. 8. So now I'm about eye level, maybe forehead. 7. Inhale, exhale. 6. It looks higher, but I seriously am looking out and seeing my hand. 5. Okay, forehead. 4. 3. Notice my hands are not gripping. 2. And once more. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. All right, we're going to put that weight in our right hand. That right hand is weighted. I want you to drop down to the right side and then come back up. Now, When we do this, I'm sitting up in a nice tall posture. I'm going down and I'm coming up in a nice posture. I'm not too far forward and I'm not way back here. All right. You want to sit up nice and tall. Down, you can take the opposite arm and reach. Come on back center. Drop. Inhale. This I have a little bit of lean because of the arm up. Inhale down. That arm that's going up, that's the side that's working. Inhale. We're going to go a little slower. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 2 more. Now I think 1. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go up on 1. Hop, blow out. Inhale, stack your spine to a nice stack. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more time. And nice job. Let's go the other way. Okay, change sides, sit up nice and tall, belly button to spine. Inhale, exhale. Remember that spine needs to stay stacked, okay? You don't want to be leaning too far forward. You don't want to be leaning too far back. I really need you to be sitting on your sit bones. And you know what? This side doesn't feel as fluid as my other side did. They feel a little different. They look alike, but they're not identical. 3, 2, 1. Try to stay stacked. Keep your shoulders forward. Don't twist. 2, 1. Come on, you've got 2 more. 3, 2, 1 more time. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. On 1. Let's go down. Make sure you're stacked. Slowly 2 and 3. Down. Bring it up. 2 and 3. Take it down. Yes, and 1 more time. Yeah, we got a lot of core work in today. I think I'm going to call this video Core and More. Total body, core, and more. Yeah, I hope I remember when I end. Okay, what was I just thinking I wanted to do? Ding dang it. Oh, yeah. I want to put my hand weighted on the right side. I'm going to inhale, exhale, tuck. I'm going to take another big deep breath in and exhale, bring that arm up, hand it off to the other, and come on down. Helps if you grab it right. Inhale, exhale, stay tucked, stay stacked in your posture. Inhale, exhale, up, inhale, down, exhale, up, and inhale, down. We're going to go slower. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1. We've got 2 more. 3, 2, belly buttons taut, and 1 more. 3, 2, and 1. Last set. Here we go. Exhale, bent elbows, trade it off, down 2 and 3. Exhale, up. Core is nice and engaged, sitting tall in the sit bones. Keep this engaged. You got 1 more. Bring it on back. And up. Nice work. Nice job. I'm going to put that weight down and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of my bigger ball and I'm going to grab my little ball, I think. Yep, there it is. And I'm going to throw that little ball in my hand and I'm going to start rolling out my thigh a little bit. Top side of my thigh, go into the inside a little bit. And then I'm going to start right here on the outside of my knee and I'm going to do little circles and make my way up into my hip. And then even come right around right here into the dimple, the butt cheek dimple, and then come on back down. You can spend a little bit of time every day doing some of this stuff. Let's go on the inside. There's definitely nothing wrong with getting fresh fluid throughout your musculature and in your joints. Okay, I'm going to try to get behind my hamstrings. And I'm doing small circles from the back side of my knee and into my butt. This is the tightest part of my body, always. I'm going to bring it back. I might spend a little more time on that later. I'm going to come down here to my calf. Bring your foot up in the chair is a nice way to be able to reach. without wrenching your back. If you find tight spots, go ahead and stop there and do some circling. It's good to get some fresh fluid in between your musculature and your skin and your fascia. Ooh, that's super tight on the inside. Don't need to roll the front of the shin. That's pretty much just skin and bone. Stay back here where the muscle is. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring it over to my left thigh. Actually, I can do that standing. I do like standing. It's easier to reach. I feel like I don't have to contort as much to be able to reach all my body parts. Oh, that thigh is sore. All right, let's go out to the outside. Small circles from the outside of that knee into the hip. All right, come on over where that dimple's supposed to be. Yeah. Rolling on back. Hand gets a nice little rub too. I'm going to hit the inside. I'm going to do circles from the inside of the knee into the inside of the groin. Right here, I come in. Anything again that feels taut, stay there a bit and circle it. Right there. And then the hardest part for me is the hammy. It like bulges out of the back of my leg without even looking for it. I can find it. Gets pretty tight the closer it gets up to my butt. It's not ideal. We don't want a tight hamstring. It really creates trouble for your lower back. So we want to pay attention to that. All right. And then let's start on the outside of the calf. And again, you feel little sore spots, make those small circles. It really focuses in on that region a little bit better. Rolling through the backside and into the outer head of that calf. All right. Nice. And then I am definitely going to sit down for my footwork. I'm going to put that ball on the floor. I have a lacrosse ball. I highly recommend a lacrosse ball. It's, nice and hard. It's firm. Does a really great job of massaging because it's got some sustenance to it. You can kind of squish tennis balls, whatever works. Really like to do a bunch of short, little fast arch. Wow. Yeah. Wear orthotics all day. You'll know you did. And it feels good to roll the bottom of the foot with the ball afterwards. I'm going to stop with the pad of my foot, see my just below my toes, and I press my toes down and up, and then I move it slightly, press down. I like try to curl my toes around it. Yeah, that's a nice stretch for the top of the foot. You're also getting a nice stretch through your calf. Wow. Yeah, wow, feel that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. That foot needs some help. Okay, I'm going to go to the left foot. Actually, I need to take some more magnesium. That's why they're, oh, wow, this foot. I literally wore my sneakers all day, did a lot of standing, and it's later in the day that I'm recording this. So my feet are in a much different place than where I normally see you in the morning. Wow. Little short through the arches, whatever feels good, like bring it on. Hit it. Those feet take a lot. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to go into that pat of my foot. And again, I'm stepping into different spots because the firmness in that big, patty, strong section of your foot is really important. It helps to stretch through that top side. You're going to accentuate what you feel in your calf. So those toes are like trying to grab that ball, trying to grab that ball. Yeah. 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 Come on back. And we're going to sit down. We're going to grab that ball. And I'm going to actually come a little closer. I'm going to have you take that ball and you're going to gently start from this pinky side of the hand and roll from you're right in the wrist section. Okay, actually, the wrist is more here. It's kind of it's the bottom of your hand structure. A lot of tension gets held right here in this big thumb section. Kind of roll. You can even see visually that musculature is really developed in the thumb section of your hand. There's almost like a chicken thigh right there. So roll up into that thumb and then go into that pointer finger And then I go into my middle finger, into my ring finger, and then into my pinky. And heck, even come on the outside, right? Go back to your pinky, your ring, middle, pointer, and that thumb. You still feel tension here? Give me a little bit of small circling. That is a big tension spot. Okay, you're going to notice though that the hand looks much more nourished. The color is a little pinker, and you've just like refreshed the fluid there. So let's go to the other hand now. You go to this outer section of the hand. It's, right here. We want to roll across that base of that palm. All right. And anything that feels owie, stay there. Do some little small massaging circles. This is so good to get fresh fluid moving around, and it's great for scarring, arthritis. It keeps it from really adhering. And okay, go into that pointer finger, through the base of that hand, through the palm, into the middle finger. Notice the sensation as you hit it. Let's go into the ring finger, and then into the pinky. And then, like on the other side, get the outside. I looked to show what it looks like on the outside, right? And then you can roll circles through the palms, mix up who's on top, or even center it here. Bring those elbows down. Okay, I'm going to take it in my right hand. I'm going to try not to look. Catch my left. Right. I'm looking in the screen. I'm not looking at my actual piece. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I can't believe I did that in one. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Squeeze it with a firm grip. Give it up to the other one. Squeeze it with a firm grip. Give it up. Squeeze it. And squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Come on, strengthen those hands. And squeeze one more. Nice. I'm going to have you set that ball aside. And we're going to just sit in a quiet space for a few minutes. Ooh, hey, that's much darker. Let's sit in a quiet space for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put my ball. My ball will stay in my backside because my chair has rungs, that teeny tiny little ball. You stick it on your spine somewhere and just let it kind of hang out there for the rest of this. Inhale and exhale. Notice where your deep breathing is restricted right now. So if you're like me, I don't take super deep breaths. I just feel like structurally it's challenging for me. And structurally it may be. At one point in time, I had a punctured lung and diaphragm. So I'm compromised. There's this little spot in the middle of your hand, kind of right in the middle of your wrist right here, back where we were starting to roll that ball. If you stick your thumb in there and you find a spot that's kind of like, ooh, I feel it right up there. It is. I feel that. Hold there. And then inhale and try to take a count of 4 or 5. And then exhale. Press into it with your thumb. Inhale and exhale. There's a noticeable difference in the capacity of my inhaling breath when I press here. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Deep cleansing breaths like that are so nourishing to your body. Now I'm going to find that spot in my other hand. I'm going to press again. I'm going to poke around until I feel it. Yep. And then when you're on it. It's not too much in the palm. It's kind of heading into your wrist a little bit. Yep. Find it. Oh, there it is. And then take that big deep breath in. Pause and exhale out. Deep breathe in and out. Noticeably different. Inhaling in and out. And one more time in and out. Feeling so much more at ease. I'm going to take my right hand, cup my left shoulder, and then put my left hand in my seat at my butt cheek and try to cross it over. So it's more like at my tailbone. Inhaling, exhaling, drop your chin down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right shoulder. Look right at it, nice and low, chin to shoulder. Inhale, 12 o'clock. And exhale all the way back down to your chest. Bring it back to neutral. We're going to let it go. Change sides. Left hand grabs right shoulder. Bring that right hand across, and you can even kind of sit on it. I'm trying to press my palm into the seat of my chair. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale out. Drop your chin to your chest. Sitting up nice and tall. Big deep breath in. Exhale, left shoulder. Nice, slow, chin to your shoulder. Inhale, lift 12 o'clock. Exhale, jaw drops. One more time, big deep breath in. And back down. Nice job. We're going to relax all that. I'm going to turn sideways for a second. And I can't really look when I do this. But many of us by the end of the day or throughout our day drop our whole upper body forward, and that creates over time a big lump in the back upper neck section of your body. So we want to think about sitting up nice and tall, shift your chin forward almost like you're going buck, 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 buck. Pull it on back. Inhale forward. Exhale, tuck your chin back. Inhale forward. Exhale, tuck your chin back. Two more times. Forward and exhale back. Stay here. Keep that chin neutral. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shake those arms on out. One more time. Big deep breath up. And exhale, shake those arms on out. Nice job. Good for you. You did it. And I'm proud of you. Hey, I'll see you next time. Way to go. Looking good. Keep it up. Heck yeah.